Using bands with a barbell. This is a book by Louis Simmons, the Book of Methods. It has how to implement the utilization of bands into your workouts. I would highly recommend purchasing it, reading it, or if you're a gym member, it is behind the desk and you can, by all means, go through it for free. This video is going to be more so how to set up bands in the racks that we have at the gym here. I'm not going to go in how to set them up into your protocols for your programming, but more so how to use it. So we have at least 5 racks that have band pegs, and this is my favorite one to use. It is a PowerTech, I believe, brand. You're going to have to do some climbing up. Usually the band pegs on this rack are stored at the top, so you just take the safety pin out. I like to do most of the band work from the bands coming from the bottom. There are times that I will do reverse band work, but it is selective. So I go to the outside band pegs, which will make a triangle. You can also use one band peg. You just have to be right underneath it, or it'll feel like it's pulling you forward or backward depending on where you're standing in line with that single band peg. So the spread out ones kind of make a triangle and self-center themselves. And if you'll notice, right when I'm at the hole, the band kind of gets floppy where the tension's not really on it anymore. That's how I like to use them. And then as you come out of the hole, that's where it starts to pull you down or add resistance to the movement. We have a scale that is right by the bands that you just hook around it and put it to the point of lockout, and that will give you how much band tension you have at the top, roughly. We also have these grips. I'm just going to throw this clip in here for gym members. Everyone knows what a fat grip is. They are like a fat grip, but they are angled, and they make pressing for myself extremely comfortable. I have a torn rotator cuff, and just that little movement angled out relieves so much pressure on my shoulders. So try them out if you also have shoulder impingements. I really like them for bench and overhead. So here I'm doing them in line with off the pins. I do like pressing off the pins because I don't have to walk it out. I just stand straight up with it. So using a single band peg for that style works out really well. If you're going to say, oh, I wonder how much band tension I have, and you don't want to climb all the way to the top, just put the band up on the top peg and pull it down to roughly where you were at lockout, and that'll give you your top end 10 pounds tension. This is a method I would not recommend doing for overhead, because you see that happens and it gets you all cattywampus. I do like putting the bands this way for some overhead also. And you just press into the band, very simple. And you can add bands or just use thicker bands. Again, that book of methods will go over the ratio of band tension to barbell tension. And here I'm just showing you a creative way where you can have a little help out of the hole on the lift and then into band tension. And it's fast to set up. I'm almost 40, so all of this like overhead stuff with shoulders over time just gets less comfortable. So some of this stuff is just old person helping you out. I'm sure it's just going to get better with time. The reason I showed this is how easy it is just to take off that top band if you're hitting burnout, and now you have that little bit of assistance coming out of the hole into no extra resistance coming to the top. So you can program them almost in an infinite manner.